Welcome everyone. Today's story is called The Evil That Invaded the Advanced Society of Tataria. Now on to the story. I was always fascinated by the ancient civilization of Tataria. The tales of their advanced technology and prosperous society had always intrigued me. So when I stumbled upon an old dusty book in a forgotten corner of the library, I couldn't help but dive into its pages. The book spoke of a dark secret, a malevolent force that had invaded the advanced society of Tataria. It whispered of a darkness that seeped through the cracks of their perfect world, corrupting everything it touched. Intrigued by the mystery, I delved deeper, eager to uncover the truth. The story began with a young boy named Victor, who stumbled upon an ancient relic. It was a small ornate box, intricately carved with symbols and glyphs. Little did Victor know the box held a dark secret, one that would unleash an unimaginable horror upon Tataria. As I read on, the suspense grew, gripping me tightly. Victor, driven by curiosity, opened the box, unknowingly releasing the evil that had lain dormant for centuries. The book described a swirling darkness that engulfed the city, spreading like a plague, infecting the minds and souls of its citizens. Tataria, once a beacon of progress, was now shrouded in darkness. The advanced technology that had once enhanced their lives turned against them, becoming twisted and malevolent. The streets were now filled with eerie silence, broken only by the occasional distant scream. The citizens of Tataria, trapped in their own nightmare, became mere puppets to the malevolent force. Their once happy faces were now twisted into grotesque masks of despair. The book recounted tales of shadows that whispered in the night, of figures lurking in the corners, always watching, always waiting. As the story unfolded, I could feel the creeping sense of dread consuming me. The evil that had invaded Tataria was no mere entity. It was a force of pure malevolence, feeding off the fear and suffering of its victims. It reveled in the chaos it had created, relishing in the torment it inflicted upon the once thriving society. The book revealed that Victor, burdened with guilt for his unwitting role in releasing the evil, embarked on a perilous journey to undo the damage he had caused. With the remnants of his shattered society as his backdrop, Victor sought out ancient texts and wise sages who could guide him in his quest to vanquish the malevolent force. Armed with newfound knowledge and a glimmer of hope, Victor assembled a small group of survivors who still clung onto the flickering flame of resistance. Together they devised a plan to confront the darkness head-on, to restore Tataria to its former glory and free their fellow citizens from the clutches of this malevolence. Their journey took them through treacherous landscapes, both physical and metaphysical. They encountered grotesque creatures spawned from the corrupted technology, each more horrifying than the last. Victor and his companions fought valiantly, their determination fueled by the memory of what Tataria once was and the flicker of what it could be once again. As they delved deeper into the heart of darkness, they discovered that the evil force was not only a physical manifestation, but also a reflection of the inner demons that plagued their own souls. It preyed upon their fears, insecurities, and doubts, using them as weapons to weaken their resolve. In the darkest hour, when hope seemed lost, Victor faced a choice. He could succumb to the despair that surrounded him, allowing the evil to consume him entirely, or he could rise above his own weaknesses, drawing upon the strength within him to vanquish the malevolence once and for all. With a surge of courage, Victor confronted the embodiment of the evil force, engaging in a battle that transcended the physical realm. It was a battle not only of strength, but also of willpower, of faith in the power of goodness, and the resilience of the human spirit. As Victor fought, his companions rallied behind him, their hearts filled with the hope that had almost been extinguished. With each strike against the darkness, the corrupted technology began to crumble, and the citizens of Tataria regained their senses, breaking free from the clutches of the malevolence. In the end, Victor emerged victorious, the darkness vanquished and Tataria reborn. The society, scarred but resilient, began the arduous process of rebuilding. The advanced technology, purged of its corruption, was harnessed once again for the betterment of humanity. As I closed the book, I couldn't help but feel a sense of awe and gratitude for the tale I had just experienced. The story of Tataria served as a reminder that even in the face of unimaginable darkness, the human spirit has the capacity for great resilience and the power to overcome even the most malevolent forces.
Thank you for listening to today's story. If you liked this story, or maybe you have an idea for another story, just tell us in the comments below. There are new episodes of Punishment Under the Dome each Thursday and Friday night. There will be more stories to come shortly. We are working on a new series called Heart of the Mountain, which we're hoping many will like. As always, thank you for visiting my channel. Each and every one of you are very much appreciated. Ta-ta for now.
As always, it's been a real pleasure. We'll see you soon.